Hi, everybody. As Gene Martinson, we are here at the Griffith Gymnasium, and right now we're in the middle of the junior varsity contest. This is set number 2. Los Alamos trailing in this set 11-7 right now. Hilltoppers took the first set 25-15. It's the best 2 out of 3 sets, so that always happens in these situations. Basketball, everything. Nominally, the game's supposed to start at 6, but anyway, we're at the mercy of the C team and the JV, depending on how that goes. And I thought maybe this one might go in 2 sets, but right now St. Michael's is in control over the Hilltopper JV. So we'll keep you posted. And the score right now is the 8. Is it? Well, let's see. They just okay. Hi, everybody. Okay, we have wrapped up the junior varsity contest, and the Hilltoppers won the first ball game easily, 25 to 15, the first set actually, and then they had to come from behind. I mean, quite a ways behind, and they were down 24 to 22. They were able to tie it up at 24 all, and then go on to take the next 2 points and win the second set, 26 to 24. So the Hilltoppers junior varsity it makes a sweep, but they had to work hard to do it. And so right now we are about 15 minutes away from the start of the varsity match. So we will be back in about 10 minutes or so for Los Alamos High School volleyball. This is Gene Mortensen, and stay tuned. It's going to be a good one. Hi, everybody. This is Gene Mortensen, and joining me is my good buddy Mike Katko, and we are here at Griffith Gymnasium for the opening game of the season for the Hilltopper volleyball team and also for the St. Michael's Lady Horsemen. So both teams coming into this ball contest tonight have not played, so it's a unknown quantity for both of us, especially an unknown quantity for Los Alamos, especially after the fiasco COVID seasons that we all had to sit through. But anyway, the Hilltoppers coming back. We have some pretty good height, but they're going to face the Lady Horsemen. But the Hilltoppers still have Nadia Gallegos coming back, and she's a 6'1", 6'1" senior. Her sister Natalie, of course, played ahead of her, and she has graduated. We also lost to graduation Michaela Gonzalez and Lizzie Atencio. And then we had a couple of girls who decided not to return today. But other than that, we've got the strong core back here for the Hilltoppers. And with me is Mike Katko, my good buddy. And so, Mike, nice and warm, and we got to sit in the east. So we're going to be, well, like I say, the last time we did this, I really wanted to take my shirt off, but anyway. So anyway, Mike, it's going to be a pretty warm night here in Griffith Gymnasium.
It's not bad when they open up the doors like they have them now. It's kind of nice. I'm catching the breeze here.
That's not going to do much good.
No.
Anyway, yeah, it's like a sauna in here. Anyway, so we got about a minute or so to go before we're going to get into the introduction of the starting lineups. Maury Pongratz, the PA voice of Los Alamos, will, of course, attend to that. This is our first game of the season. The Hilltopper volleyball team will be in action again on Thursday night against Santa Fe. We will be unable to bring you that ball game, but we're going to travel down to Bernalillo on Friday, or not Friday, next week actually, and we're gonna stay home on Friday actually. And the Taos Tigers are going to come to town. It's going to be an interesting ball game. The Hilltoppers, with their new football offense, they've opened things up like crazy through 29 passes against the Sun Devils last week, winning that ball game 57-42. And they said the New Mexicans said they were going to open it up. And when I mentioned that to Garrett Williams in the interview, he kind of rolled his eyes a little bit, but they did open it up through 29 passes, completed 21 of 29. St. Michael's, in the meantime, lost to the Horsemen 30-3. And so right now, we don't know what to expect here with a new offense for Los Alamos, and I'm not sure Taos what happened to them against St. Michael's. But anyway, it should be a very interesting ball game here on Friday night. So I think we're about ready here. I don't know if they're going to. Well, we'll see what the ceremony amounts to tonight, and I'm sure you can hear. I'm sure you can hear Maury Pongratz. I think they could hear Maury Pongratz in White Rock right now. So and
on behalf of the staff and students at Los Alamos High School, we want to extend a cordial welcome to our visitors from Santa Fe, Mexico.
Everybody gathering around right now, so we're about to introduce the starting lineup, but I'm not sure what they're going to do about the. Boy, I tell you, they got Maury cranked up. I can hardly hear myself. So anyway, we're going to introduce the starting lineup, but let's see if they're going to do the national anthem. I'm not sure what the ceremony is here tonight. It's going to be the national anthem. So we will have the national anthem, and then following that, we will have the introduction of the starting lineups for the ball game. So we'll be back. So we have completed the national anthem, and there's a nice turn. Boy, nice crowd here tonight for this ball game. A big turnout from St. Michael's, and with all the changes they've made, the fans from the visiting team used to sit behind the team, but now they're all sitting over on the other side. So the other side of the gymnasium right now is pretty much packed, and we're on the scorer side of the table. So right now we're going to have the starting lineups, and we're going to go to Mike Katko, and he's going to tell us all about it.
Well, I hope you can hear me.
Me too.
There's
My
St.
golly.
Mikey's Lady Horsemen. They're coached by Valerie Sandoval, and it's going to be a pretty big test for us. That St. Mike's always brings a good team, no matter the sport. They always bring everybody that's, they bring a team that's good. So the starting lineups tonight for them: number 1, Cecilia Ruiz; number 3, Alana Overton; number 5, Reagan Glidewell. That's a pretty neat name for a volleyball player. Number 6, Rebecca Bagwell. Number 8, Maya Pino. Number 9, Alex Crespin. And number 10, Marissa Sandoval Moya. They're a small team. The tallest person is 5'10", Alana Overton. But backing her is Rebecca Bagwell. So those will be the blockers up front. And Jean Los Alamos, this is their first game for the state championship. I've already said that they're going to take state this year. And Maury is announced. Los Alamos starter, Bella Aguilar, number 1.
I can't hear a thing. Keep going.
Number 3 is Bree Nieto. Number 7, Ashley Hammond. Number 12, Angelina Pasalacqua. Number 13, Nadia Gallegos. Number 14, Solin Tellez. And number 11, Michelle Macias. Those will be our starters tonight. Also on the court, seeing some time tonight might be number 4, Cheyenne Garcia. Number 5, Katrina Sanchez. Number 6, Callie Goda. Number 8, Mayela Krantz. Number 9, Anna Kirkland. Number 15, Sylvia Holtzinger. Number 16, Abby Leckel. And number 10, Kylie Johnson. That rounds up the players for tonight's game, Gene.
So for the Hilltoppers tonight, Mike gave you the starting lineups, and for the libero for Los Alamos is going to be Bree Nieto, and she's a 5'4", the senior, and for the libero for the, well, it should be Maya Pino, is who we are guessing is going to be the libero. She's a 5'8" freshman, and I do believe she is going to be the libero, so we'll see exactly how that goes here. And so we have just completed the starting lineups, and we're about ready to go here in this ball game as the Hilltoppers already out.
We'll take a technical break for a minute so we can replace our batteries.
We need to replace more.
Okay, let's go, Gene.
Hello.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's a little better.
It's better.
Okay.
That was the problem. We needed to recharge our batteries.
I guess so. We needed a recharge, just like Subway. Recharge. Okay. All right. I guess we're ready here. We just changed batteries, and now maybe we can outpace Maury. Here we go. So the situation is that St. Michael's will serve. They will start the ball game. I do believe they are going to serve. I thought they were. Anyway, so now they.
Yeah, they got the ball.
Okay, finally they do, and we got this sun coming in off the right off the little door kicker on the bottom of the entry door, shining right in my eyes.
Marissa Sandoval Moya.
I don't believe it.
Will be serving for St. Mike's.
Have to get the sun to set again. So the long serve, that's going to be picked up in the backcourt. Hilltoppers just dink it over, and boy, there's nobody's wasting any time here getting that ball back and forth. And then a shot taken and by that time by Alex Crespin, and the 5'6" sophomore runs it long. Hilltoppers take the first point. So now serving for Los Alamos will be Angelina Pasalacqua. So Angelina, nice serve by Angelina, picked up. They're going to get it up to the front, and a hard shot this time by the St. Michael's, and then the Hilltoppers. And the Hilltoppers set up Ashley Hammond, and Ashley just pounds it down, the outside hitter, a junior for Los Alamos. Hilltoppers now take a 2-0 lead, and still serving, of course, Angelina Pasalacqua. Boy, and that looked like it was on the line. It was right down the right sideline, but the girl over there on the corner, the one that takes care of these kind of things, looking right at it. So
the judge,
she says,
line judge.
Yeah, so
Reagan Glidewell serving.
So Reagan Glidewell now is serving. That one is picked up, and they bring it up front. Wow! Whoa! I mean, I'm telling you, get the number of that girl, Michelle Macias. Wow, the outside hitter junior, and boy, did she pound that thing down.
She left a dent in the court.
Yes, she certainly did. Michelle, a good basketball player for Los Alamos also, and now serving is Anna Kirkland. There's an ace. So the Hilltoppers pouring it on right now as Anna Kirkland serves a beautiful ace right down into the open area of the court. And right there on that 10-foot line, right about in the middle, that's where you want to put the ball. This one's going to go long, but they play it. So they're going to bring it across over. Los Alamos now is going to set up. I thought they were going to set up Solène Telliez, but decided to take it apart. Sylvia Holsinger, Hilltoppers with the long shot again, and this one coming from Solène Telliez, and Solène puts it long. Makes it 2-4, and now the libero for St. Michael's will serve. That is Maya Pino, 5'8" freshman. So Maya will serve at 2-4. Down 2 here in the early going of this varsity contest. Picked up by Bree Nieto. She gets it over to Michelle Macias. The set is low, and Michelle can't do anything with it except to bang it into the net. That makes it 3-4.
There's Alex Crespin is the server.
And so
Alex, number 9.
Alex Crespin. I've got the wrong libero.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, we can do this.
We got the name right now.
Yeah, all right. A little dink, and that one picked up by the Hilltoppers, and a block at the net on the shot by Solène Telliez. Hilltoppers still with it. They bump it across, and now it comes out down to Alex Crespin. There's a little dink. Boy, nice little play.
Actually, she mishit it.
And that was Rebecca Bagwell. And
she actually mishit it, and it spun off her wrist right over to.
Well, they're listing Rebecca at 5'9". There's no way in the world she's 5'9". So anyway, so the server once again. There's an ace from St. Michael's. And that one coming off of Alex Crespin. So still back there, serving away, and she's the libero. I had the wrong libero, but now I got the right libero. So give me libero or give me death. So another ace serve coming now from St. Michael's. So the Hilltoppers, who started off at 4-1, now find themselves down 6-4. So 5 straight points now for St. Michael's, and still back there, Alex Crespin. And Alex she's just been ripping Los Alamos. And so nice shot. Boy, beautiful serve picked up by Bree Nieto. And Bree's going to have to play it from the backcourt all the way to the backcourt on the other side. Now they're going to set up. And this shot is going to be long. And that one off of Alex Stringer.
All right, here's our chance for Michelle Macias. She has 1 kill in the game so far.
So Michelle Macias, boy.
Wow.
Boy, that was a rocket. And here's a rocket on the other side. And this one's going to be coming from Marissa Sandoval Moya, and she just puts too much on it and it goes wide. She's on the left side, and then she goes wide over on the right side. Michelle Macias, beautiful serve. Boy, I'm telling you, those things are powers. And so then they turn around, and now they're going to set up Rebecca Bagwell, and Rebecca goes up and she powers it in. And the attempted block by Los Alamos, Selene Tellez and Sylvia Holsinger, and she just powers it right through them. So
Carly Gravel.
Yeah, so Carly Gravel will serve. Thank you, Mike.
I know you can't see anything.
I know.
From your angle.
The sun is coming in the front windows, and it's reflecting off of the door kickers, the aluminum or whatever, the door kickers on the door, and reflecting right up into our eyes, or at least into mine, anyway. So the Hilltoppers, they set up. Right now, Solène Tellez, her shot is blocked, and now the Hilltoppers are going to bring it across. So they didn't bother any sets or anything. Sylvia Holsinger back on the 10-foot line. She just whacks it, and it just comes in. Diving for it that time for the Lady Horseman was Alex Crespin, but she couldn't get to it. So the Hilltoppers now down 7-8.
Abby Leckel.
And Abby Leckel will serve. Hard shot. Wow. But that one's long. Marissa Sandoval Moya. So she whacks it, and it goes long. 8-8 now is the score. And the pace here, Mike, is amazing. I mean, they just grab it, they serve it.
Not many misses on the when the ball's on the court. They're really playing it well, setting up their shots and really take whacking them.
Yeah, we're not playing very much pong here tonight.
No.
Anyway, so nice. The serve is picked up on the 10-foot line, blocked by Los Alamos as Bagwell tries to get it across. Going to come to Brienieto. She's going to set up. Solène Tellez. Tellez goes high in the air and whacks it long. So that makes it 9-8, and Mike's going to tell us who's serving.
Alex Stringer.
So the serve looked like it was going to go long, but Hilltoppers played anyway. Nadia Gallegos. She has checked into the ball game. She's 6'1". She's the most experienced player here, as she teamed up last year with Michaela Gonzalez. Michaela graduated. We enjoyed watching Michaela for 3 years, and she was a lot of fun to watch. But she has graduated, and now but Nadia is still here, and Nadia is a force. 9-9 ball game right now. Serving for the Hilltoppers, Bella Aguilar. So Bella.
Shout out to Natalie Gallegos, who's listening in.
Hi, Natalie. So, and there's a shot taken by Reagan Glidewell. And
too many hits.
Okay, so the Hilltoppers, 4 hits on the Hilltoppers that time. Could not get it across. That makes it 10-9 in favor of St. Michael's. And serving is still serving Rebecca Bagwell. So Rebecca sings one. I mean, that barely cleared the tape. The Hilltoppers are going to try to get it up to the front. They were trying to set up Ashley Hammond. Ashley actually had to run over in the out of bounds area and try to hit it back over her head. So she had her back to the net. So it goes wide, and it just goes awry, actually.
Heck of a serve.
Yeah, wow. I'm telling you, this one's going to go long. Boy, that last serve she put, I mean, that thing, that took all the fuzz right off the top of the tape. Anyways, it's 11-10 right now at this point. And now we're back to Brienieto, the libero for the Hilltoppers. She's going to put it long. And we're having a lot of trouble, Mike, with the teams can't stand prosperity. So 12-10, St. Michael's on top, and they're serving. Who's serving, Mike?
It looks like Marissa Sandoval Moya.
All right. So Marissa Sandoval Moya. Nice little serve comes into the backcourt. Hilltoppers and they were going to set up. Nice shot taken by the Hilltoppers.
Oh, nice
As it comes
save.
across. Ashley Hammond, well played by St. Michael's. St. Michael's whacks it across. Hilltoppers get it to Brienne Ato. Back there once again. This time it goes back to Ashley Hammond. Great rally going on right now. And this time they're going to set up Nadia. Nadia just decides to, instead of whacking it, let me correct that. That was Michelle Macias.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So Michelle Macias, boy.
That's her second kill.
Yeah, and it was, she just found the open area. So now it's 11-12. And serving will be Angelina Pasalacqua.
Pasalacqua.
Yes. Yeah, the Pasalacqua, they're kind of dominant here. So, just whacked across by St. Michael's. The Hilltoppers now are going to set up Ashley Hammond. Hard shot by Ashley, picked up in the backcourt. And we're going to have a double hit. And so,
Topper point, 12.
We have Angelina Pasalacqua, Natalie Pasalacqua, the assistant coach, and Raina Pasalacqua is the statistician.
Okay.
So, can't say that Pasalacquas aren't involved in volleyball here.
Small town.
Nice hard shot by Los Alamos. That by Sylvia Holsinger. Picked up by St. Michael's. They bring it across. Brienne Ito.
Oh, nice.
Brienne Ito. And so a couple of dinks. Hilltoppers dink it across. And that was going to be picked up for St. Michael's. And then just dink back across on a nice play by Marissa Sandoval Moya. So the Hilltoppers and the Horsemen just playing a little dink ball game, small ball, I guess you'd call it.
Reagan Glidewell serving, Gene.
Yeah, so we have Glidewell and Bagwell. And so now Michelle Macias gets a nice set. Miss hits it.
That's what it looks like. Joe Palmer wants to talk it over. He definitely wants to talk it over. The girls were out there kind of standing in the wrong places. The sets weren't really hit to the right places. They just a lot of little mishits, little mental mistakes out there. But St. Mike's always has a good team. No matter the sport, they have a good team.
Yeah, they do. They have a good program down there.
The sports program is amazing.
Oh, yes. It really is. And good people down there.
Been that way for years.
Yeah, so they...
Of course, we have the same reputation.
That's right.
This is a good volleyball game tonight.
Right. Two good people teams out here.
That's right.
And so serving.
Boy, this is kind of a big crowd for a volleyball game.
Well, they can't decide who wants to serve. They give it to St. Michael's. They roll it over to Los Alamos. Los Alamos rolls it back. And so now
Reagan Glidewell.
So Reagan Glidewell will serve. Reagan, a 5'6" senior. And there's the buzzer ending the timeout. Awesome. We take care of everything here.
That's right.
So 14-12. St. Michael's up by 2. Nice serve. Picked up on the backcourt by Bella Aguilar. They're going to bring it up. Thought they were going to get it up to Sylvia Holsinger, but the set was short. All she could do is just bring it across with 2 hands. And then a beautiful, beautiful shot that time by Marissa Sandoval Moya. And she just puts it right down the left side. Perfect shot. Open court. Right down that left sideline.
I would have called it out, but that's okay.
We would have cheated. Anyway, so a little floater serve. The Hilltoppers pick it up. They get it once again to Michelle Macias. And now a long shot, this hard shot this time by Marissa Sandoval Moya. And right now it's Sandoval Moya. What's going to happen when these kids start getting 3 names?
I don't know.
Marissa Sandoval Moya Jones. Anyway, so 13-15. Now the Hilltoppers who got the side out that time. And a left-handed shot that time by Carmen Pacheco. And Carmen has just checked into the ballgame. She just came in. 5'9" junior, and she just got up, got the set, and a nice little left-handed shot. The Hilltoppers have no return. Now 16-13. And then going back to serve will be Alex Crespin. She is the libero, up by 3, 16-13 over the Hilltoppers. And she gets the signal and she zings it. And I'm telling you, she zinged it right into Solène Telliez. And unfortunately for Solène, it was face high. So, I mean, she just put up her hands to keep from getting hit in the face. 17-13. And Alex is ready again. Crespin with the serve. This one looked like it was going to go long. Brienieto plays it. Michelle Macias, her strike is long. So right now the Hilltoppers find themselves down by 5 here in set 1. And still serving is Alex Crespin. Up by 5, 18-13 over the Hilltoppers. And Alex, boy, she fires one, and that's going to be an ace.
Second ace by Cressman. She's got 2 kills and 2 aces in the game. She came to play tonight.
Man, did he power that thing across?
She has a nice serve. Nice serve.
So Alex with the serve, 19-13, 6-point lead. Picked up in the backcourt. Hilltoppers are going to have to play it from the backcourt, and that is Anna Kirkland. St. Michael's, and they have a nice set, and they set it up. Set it up nicely that time for this time for Maya Pino, and Pino goes into the net. So it makes it 14-19 now. The Hilltoppers serving, and this serve is going to go long. So like I say, it can't stand prosperity. 14-20. So, or let me reverse that. It's 20-14. And coming in to serve is Carly Gravel.
Shout out to Wilma and Max Katko listening in from White Rock, New Mexico.
The sun apparently is set because I'm not getting sun in my eyes anymore. Oh, boy, a beautiful set that time. And a hard shot. Holsinger, as she got a beautiful set that time from Solène Telliez. So the side out goes to Los Alamos. Coming in to serve is Abby Leckel. 20-15, 15-20 actually, Mike. Hilltoppers down by 5. Abby hits the net and just really didn't do much. It hit the net and kept going. And the Hilltoppers, a quick return by St. Michael's. The Hilltoppers are caught off guard, and they just kind of stick an arm out, and the ball goes out of bounds. They were not expecting that.
15-21, Toppers trailing in this first set.
So left-handed server now, Carmen Pacheco. Nice serve picked up by Brienieto in the backcourt, and then having to play it from the backcourt, Abby Leckel.
Oh, nice.
And it comes up right up to a nice set for Nadia Gallegos by St. Michael's. I mean, they bumped it up to the top of the net, and all Nadia had to do was kill it.
She was ready. She was ready at the net.
So, yeah, in the front line right now, we have Ashley Hammond, Angelina Pasalacqua, and Nadia Gonzalez, and serving is Bella Aguilar. Nice beautiful serve, and that's going to be an ace.
Ace serve.
Boy, that thing came flying across the net, and St. Michael's couldn't do anything with it.
Bella's first ace.
Awesome.
Get back our trailing numbers.
There's another great serve. This one is played. St. Michael's in a lot of trouble. They barely get it across the net. Here comes Nadia Gallegos. Hard shot by Nadia, picked up in the backcourt. They're going to have to St. Michael's bumps it across. And now they're going to set up Alex Hammond.
Whoa.
Hammond. Boy, what a powerhouse hit that was. Wow.
Ashley.
And the young lady, a St. Michael's lady back there is, I mean, they're kind of asking her if she's okay. And that was Carly Gravel, because Ashley just put that right smack into her. She barely got her hands up in time. So it's now, Mike, the Hilltoppers are closing the gap here. It's 18-21, and so
still the first set. And,
we're on set 1, and so how's our spikes and our aces doing here, Mike?
Well, so far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 kills and 2 aces.
Wow, not
Need
too
to improve
shabby.
that. Yeah.
So,
Bella Aguilar surprised us with that last serve.
yeah, she certainly
Man,
did.
that was a great serve.
Yeah.
Powered
it's
it right in the back court.
so the Hilltoppers, who were down, have finally come back to get back in this ball game, 18-21. We have a good lineup right now. We have Bella Aguilar serving, but that front line at the right now is Angelina Pasalacqua, along with Nadia Gallegos and Alex Hammond, and that is a very, very good front line. So Bella Aguilar gets the signal. Nice serve, picked up in the backcourt. They're going to get it up to the front. Hard shot, that's going to go wide, and the Hilltoppers close it to 19-21 as they set up Marissa Sandoval Moya. And so Marissa, she is a 5'6" freshman, but she seems to be the go-to girl.
Yeah, well, there's a few of them out there.
Another nice serve, and now long down. And this time, St. Michael's having a lot of trouble as they set up Reagan Glidewell, and she puts it too long. I'm surprised that St. Michael's has not called a timeout. Valerie Sandoval is the head coach of the Horsemen. It's now 2021. We still have that same that great lineup for Los Alamos. It's going to be played from the
nice save.
Set up. They're going to set up Moya, and now another hard shot, and this one's going to go zinging right through Bella Aguilar. So that's going to make it 22-20.
Marissa Sandoval Moya with the kill that time.
So the next side out, Los Alamos will have some rotation. And I think we might lose Nadia Gallegos out of the front line.
No, she's still there.
No, I mean in the next rotation.
Okay.
Okay.
Rebecca Bagwell serving.
Yeah. So Bagwell, Alex Hammond.
Oh.
It looked like it was going to go long. St. Michael's plays it. Now Nadia Gallegos with a dink. Nice. Perfect shot. Perfect shot, dink. She put it right smack on the 10-foot line and right just inside the right sideline. Perfect shot. But now kill. Nadia rotates out, Mike.
Second kill in the game for Nadia. And she comes out.
Hard shot. This is going to go up into the rafters, literally.
Beautiful.
And comes down to Michelle Macias. Macias has her shot picked up in the backcourt. Going to come to Brini Ato. They're going to set up Michelle Macias again. This time she takes a lot off of it. St. Michael's almost goes into the bleachers. They're able to recover it.
Great
and now
rally.
they're going to get Alex Hammond. And Hammond's shot is blocked at the net. So right there, boy, beautiful block that time. And that was Ashley Bowen Gonzalez. And so now coming into the ballgame for St. Michael will be Carmen Pacheco. Right now it's a 23-21 ballgame. And Joe Palmer takes his second timeout.
Alana Overton was the blocker that time for St. Mike. She's the 5'10" sophomore. And she did a great job of blocking that shot.
And so, well, there's a new rule. The NMAA has a new rule, and that is that they're supposed to have a stark contrast between the uniforms and the numbers. So St. Michael's has a dark blue jerseys and black numbers.
Okay.
I love it. Of course, we took the prize when we had the white uniform. The football team had the white uniforms and the yellow numbers that nobody could see. Yeah. All the visiting and broadcasters used to come to us and, how do you read those numbers? Anyways, 23-21, and St. Michael's will be serving.
Marissa Sandoval Moya.
So Marissa
she has
Sandoval.
2 kills in the game in this set. First set, 23-21, as Gene said. Toppers trailing.
This serve's going to go wide.
It goes wide. Good for us.
So that makes it now 22-23. Same situation we had in the JV game, in the second set of the JV game. So serving, Angelina Pasalacqua. She is ready, down by 1. This one is
nice.
Picked up in the backcourt. They're having an awful lot of trouble with it. They just they just dink it off as Moya brings it across. Hard shot by Alex Hammond.
Ashley Hammond, third kill.
What did I say?
Alex. I
Ashley.
don't know why.
Ashley. Ashley Hammond. I knew that.
Yeah.
23-23. We're all tied up here in set one. Hilltoppers who were trailing quite a bit have just clawed their way back into this ball game into this set. And so right now, serving is going to be Angelina Pasalacqua.
We need this point.
Okay, they're going to bring it up to the front, and a hard shot is going to go wide. And well, I think St. Michael's
they were begging for a tip.
St. Michael's is hoping for a tip, and
timeout. St. Mike's.
Apparently they ruled it was not a tip.
They're not going to get anywhere.
No.
With Ina.
So that was Maya Pino who came up with that left-handed hit from the left side of the net. Tried to put it over on the right sideline, but it goes long, and Hilltoppers now have set point. And we have another timeout taken by St. Michael. So both teams now have exhausted their timeouts, but we're down to the nitty-gritty. Hilltoppers up by one, 24-23. They're looking at set point. So set point number one for Los Alamos. And Valerie Sandoval taking it's a minute. You're allowed a minute for the timeout, and she's taking practically every second of it. So now they come out onto the court, and the ball behind the service line for Los Alamos. Angelina Pasalacqua.
Set point.
On the front line, Michelle Macias along with Ashley Hammond. And the serve is picked up in the back line. They're having a lot of trouble with it. They just dink it across. Hilltoppers are going to set up. Ashley Hammond. Hammond's shot is blocked and goes out of bounds. So the Hilltoppers do it. They claw their way back into this set. St. Michael's in the middle of this set was totally in command, and then the Hilltoppers finally calmed down. And Mike had said before during the timeout, there are just a lot of little small errors and mishits. Just, I don't know, a little bit out of sync. But they came out of that timeout, and
I told
boy, all the difference in the world.
Never a doubt in my mind.
So anyway, Mike, we're going to take a 2-minute break and catch our breath here.
2-minute break.
So we'll be back.
Well, that's so far.
Hello, I'm Commander Oliver Morris with the Los Alamos Police Department. It's an exciting time to live in Los Alamos. With the increase in hiring at the lab, we've seen more motorists and visitors come to Los Alamos. But with that, we've also seen an increase in traffic. And with traffic, we also get calls of distracted driving, speeding, and sometimes aggressive driving. Please join me in reducing these calls. Our officers are going to be out in force looking for these types of driving behavior. If you see something, please call us at our non-emergency line or our emergency line. We appreciate your partnership in helping keep our community safe, and thank you.
All right, we're back. Gene's cleaning his glasses. So now he'll probably say the right people, the right players. That was great that we won that first set because that kind of sets the tone for the rest of the season almost. When you come out, volleyball players are very touchy, and this first set was excellent for us to take away from St. Mike's, who led for a little bit, Gene. And like I said, if anybody was watching in, you saw the ad for the fire department and the police department. Officer Ollie was there giving a speech, doing his part, and the men in blue, we're very strong supporters of the men in blue and women in blue.
Yeah, and Los Alamos, strong supporters, Los Alamos High School Sports, and you can see the police department logo and the fire department logo there. I believe it's up on the right side of the screen. But I just cleaned my glasses, and now I can see that Los Alamos is ready.
It's a whole new game.
Who is that out there? Where'd that blue team come from? So here we go. The Hilltoppers will start things off to serve in this second set. Angelina Pasalacqua will serve. We bumped up and now brought across, this time by Sandoval Moya. And the Hilltoppers can't return it, so that makes it 1-0, side out. And now Marissa Sandoval Moya will drop back to serve. Serving at 1-0. We're just underway here in set number 2. The Hilltoppers winning the first set, 25-23. Picked up in the back by Bella Aguilar. They're going to set up Michelle Macias. Michelle with a hard spike, but that one goes wide left. That makes it 2-0. So Michelle Moya, Sandoval Moya still serving at 2-0. And comes to Abby Lecco, and now they set up Ashley. Well, I think it was a block kill, I think.
Rebecca Bagwell. Rebecca Bagwell was there ready for it.
Bagwell, but for a minute, it didn't look like it got across. It looked like she just whacked the net. Ball never got there, but still serving is Sandoval Moya. Little floater picked up, and now the Hilltoppers are going to set up. And the Hilltoppers having a lot of trouble as he went to Sylvia Holtzinger. And this ball
across
goes
the
wide.
line. Foot went across the line. Timeout, Toppers.
Well,
Joe Palmer did not like that point.
Well, it was academic anyway because the shot was out, and they also stepped over the line, the midline. So now it's a 4-0 ball game. But Joe Palmer takes a timeout early on. They're only allowed 2 timeouts. They usually try to hang on to them until, if they can, at least one until toward the end. But sometimes you can't just sit there. You got to do something. And right now the Hilltoppers need some kind of an adjustment or some kind of a talking to. And so Joel Palmer is going to get them all set here after that last time out in the first set. The Hilltoppers were getting kind of blown out. They came out of that timeout. Whole new team. So we'll see what happens here as they hand the ball over right now to Marissa Sandoval Moya.
4-0 is the score in the second set. Toppers trailing. They won the first set. Let's see what they can do after this timeout.
Yeah, so up by 4, and here comes Sandoval Moya. Nice serve comes to Brini Ato. I'm surprised she didn't get called for a carry. But they do set up. Well, they set up Sylvia Holtzinger, and then her shot is long. The Hilltopper is just completely out of sync right now. And back there, once she's getting Marissa Sandoval Moya, she's been back there forever. Now she's serving at 5-0. This one's going to go long.
Well, we needed that.
Can't stand prosperity. That makes it 1-5, Mike.
Yeah.
And
5 Toppers trailing.
Okay, who's serving for us?
It's Anna Kirkland. She has 1 kill in the game.
Anna Kirkland behind the line. That one is picked up on the back line, brought across this time by Alex Crespin.
Attack air, point inside out.
So
Lynn, a little late getting there.
yes.
Missed the point.
So it's
Glidewell serving for the Varsity.
so that makes it a 6-1 ball game. And so
Reagan Glidewell.
yeah, we're
Going to
taking
be the
our sweet
server.
time. I'm not sure what the delay is here. Megan's just dribbling the ball back there now. She's Reagan. I mean, Nieto goes to the floor and actually
There it is.
bumped it up. She bumped it across the net. And so the Hilltoppers set it up. They get it over, and then as the Hilltoppers go up, as St. Michael's goes up, right there for the double block kill, Solène Telliez and Sylvia Holzinger. Michelle Messia serving. Comes to Carmen Pacheco. And hard shot right in the middle of the net. They're going to bring it up now.
There it is.
And this one comes up to Solène Telliez, the sophomore, and she just singed it across the fingertips of two different players. And finally, of course, out of bounds. Michelle Macias serving at 3-6 here in set 2.
Toppers trailing.
Little floater
Coming
comes
back.
down to the 10-foot line. Carmen Pacheco gets the nod. Shot up almost in the bleachers. The Hilltoppers. Whoa, they don't get it. It was almost in the bleachers. They got over there in time, brought it over into the right on the back line, and then they had to hit it over their head with their back to the net. And it just everybody watching, and it just came right down the front of the net. Actually hit the net, and then came right down.
Here's
Another
Rebecca
2 inches,
Bagwell.
and that'd have been over.
Rebecca Bagwell serving. She's a good hitter, Gene.
Yes, 5'9" sophomore.
Smacks that one.
Nadia Gallegos back in the ball game for Los Alamos. He takes the spike. A dink across by St. Michael's. They're going to. So.
Side out to the Hilltoppers.
I know, saw something, called it.
I think they may
Topper
have called
score.
They have called a carry or double hit. Anyway,
Topper point.
strike out goes to the Hilltoppers. Serving is Abby Leckel. Oh, I thought she was going to get an ace, but St. Michael's plays it very well. Nadia Gallegos takes a little bit off of it. St. Michael's covers it very nicely. And so now we're going to have a double hit.
Lift.
A carry.
Yeah,
They have a carry.
volleyball, they call it a lift.
I call it a carry. So,
And the proper volleyball terminage is lift.
I mean,
For those keeping score at home.
This is 1950s jargon. Carmen Pacheco gets the set over on the left side of the net, and she puts it in.
There we go.
And I mean, she puts it
It
down into the open court, and so now that makes it an 8-5 ball game.
Carly Gravel.
And back is Carly Gravel to serve.
5-8 to score. Toppers trailing in this set.
8-5. I'm not sure what the delay is here. The student section going crazy over there. But
that's always fun to see.
Student section right now is packed. Good turnout here for St. Michael's. Nice crowd here tonight for this volleyball game.
Very nice.
Really nice to see that. We're finally ready to go, and Carly Gravel just barely clears the net, and it just floats into the open area. So the nice ace, beautiful ace that time by Carly, just a little floater, and Los Alamos could not get to it. So that makes it now 9-5 as Carly, another little floater comes to Bree Nieto. And
something happened there.
Well, they're giving St. Michael's a point. I think they're calling illegal formation, I believe. And Joe Palmer, not a happy camper.
He's livid.
And Ina, oh, we're going to do it again.
Do-overs.
Okay, jump ball.
Joe Palmer needs to do that for every point
Yes, he does.
that we lose.
Yes. Nadia,
Oh.
hard shot, picked up by Carly Gravel. They're going to bring it up to Moya, to Sandoval Moya. Now over. Boy.
Oh.
Wow. Solien Telyez.
Good morning,
The,
America.
Outside hitter, a left on the left side, a junior. Boy, I'm telling you, like Mike said, she practically put a dent in the floor. Wow, what a shot.
That was a nice shot.
So the Hilltoppers pick up the point. They close it to 6-9. They'll bring in Bella Aguilar, and Bella will now do the honors for Los Alamos as she is behind the service line.
Set. See if she gets ace here.
Boom, no. Bella.
Jinxed her.
Well, she just sizes things up and then hits it into the net.
10-6, Toppers trailing in this second set.
So coming into the ball game right now is Ceciliana Ruiz and Ceciliana. I think that's the first time we've seen Ceciliana in this ball game. And she's going to serve. Nice serve. Picked up in the back court by Abby Leckel. It comes back to Abby. It was in the back court, and she brought it up to the front. It was picked up there by Bella Aguilar, who took it back to Abby. Abby standing in the middle of the back court, and she just puts a spike right across the top of the net. Birdie shot.
Great hit.
This one's going to go long.
No.
So Brienieto serving for Los Alamos, serves long. And now the libero for St. Michael's.
She has two
Alex
aces.
Crespin.
She has two aces in the game so far, in the match.
What's that?
She has two aces in this match so far.
Yeah, she's
good hitter.
Yeah, she is. He's a workhorse.
Good
There's
play.
going to be another ace, almost. Can Los Alamos save it? No, they can't. Ace number 3 for Alex Crespin. So Alex, 5'6" sophomore.
She's found a place to hit it.
Well, I didn't think Los Alamos was going to do anything with it, and they finally did have the opportunity.
Oh,
There's
nice
a
dink.
quick little dink across that time by Angelina Pasalacqua. St. Michael's quickly brings it back. The Hilltoppers in a scramble, 2 or 3 players on the floor. And we're going to have double hit called. And a double hit is going to go against St. Michael's. And Los Alamos was lucky there because they had two girls on the floor, and they were completely out of position. Everybody. So
Pasalacqua the serve.
yeah, and she almost got the ace. Good play by St. Michael's. Now they're going to set it up. Ashley Hammond pushes it across, picked up by Alex Crespin. She sets up on the other side, and that went by Sandoval Moya. So Marissa puts it long, and that makes it now 9-12 as the Hilltoppers, as the ball goes over to, well, no, still serving for Los Alamos actually is Angelina Pasalacqua.
Toppers clawing their way back into the set.
Nice serve. Comes up to the front, and a bump across by St. Michael's, picked up by Ashley Hammond for Los Alamos. Comes to Alex Crespin in the backcourt. She's able to get it across. Hilltopper set up Ashley Hammond again, and Ashley hits the antenna. It was a good shot. Hit the antenna and found the open court.
Just a little bit out of position.
That's it. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. 13-9. Brienieto picks it up for Los Alamos. Michelle Macias.
Oh, nice push.
Boy, pretty shot.
Nice push.
She just pushed that right to the back line. Nobody back there. And so the Hilltoppers get the side out. It's now 10-13. We're going to have some substitutions here coming in right now. Joining in the front line, Michelle Macias, along with Abby Leckel. And also in that front line for the Hilltoppers is Michelle Macias.
Anna Kirkland serving.
Block, kill.
So Anna serves and a little dink. And Los Alamos not ready for it.
Should have got to that.
By Reagan Bagwell.
And that was Rebecca Bagwell that pushed that across in that little dink. Now she drops back to serve, serving at 14-10 in set 2.
We got to really move our feet if we want to get to these balls.
Comes to the back line, picked up there. They're going to bring Brignieto has to play it from the 10-foot line. And a
Nice.
double block kill for Los Alamos. Michelle Macias along with Abby Leckel. And they just, Alex Stringer trying to get it across for St. Michael's. And boy, they just said nothing doing. Beautiful double block.
Nadia Gallegos is back in the front line.
And Michelle Macias serving.
Oh, no.
That was going to be long. And Los Alamos decides to play it anyway. So, front line right now for Los Alamos is going to be Nadia Gallegos and Angelina Patalacqua, along with Solène Teliez. And a hard serve, and it was almost an ace.
Nice
I don't know how in the
fist.
world Los Alamos able to get a hold of that, but this time now they set up over on the right side of the net, and that was Maya Pino, a left-handed shot by Maya, and she just drilled it, and I mean absolutely drilled it. That makes it now 16-11 in favor of St. Michael's. So, Mike, you enjoying the sauna here at the Griffiths Gymnasium?
I got a little breeze over here. I don't know. I must be sitting in the right place.
Apparently so, but I'm not. I'm going to have to borrow Debbie's fan tomorrow night and bring it over, or next time we do this anyway. So the front line for Los Alamos, Nadia Gallegos, along with Angelina Patalacqua, and joining them is Solène Teliez. In the backcourt right now is Abby Leckel, along with Anna Kirkland and Bree Nieto. So we're having a little discussion with the official over there, Nadia Gallegos, and along with Angelina Patalacqua, talking something over with the official. Now they're going to relay the news back to the team. Okay. Now this must be important. Okay. Trying to get all this straight down there on the court.
Just giving the girls a little warning that you don't want to be stepping over there. You'll be out of position and be called.
Yeah, so 16-11, and serving right now is going to be Rebecca Bagwell, I think.
Yeah, they're really looking over that rotation.
Now we're checking the book.
Well, the rotation is what Joe's saying.
Something
Looks
wrong
okay
in the
now.
book. Okay, we finally got it. Okay. Rebecca Bagwell serving at 16-11. Wow. Bree Nieto picks up a rocket. They get it up to Abby Leckel. Leckel goes into the net. That makes it 17-11.
Boy, we need to get in this game.
And Rebecca Bagwell once again, beautiful serve on that last one. Makes it 17-11.
Been trailing too long in this game, this set.
This one going to go long. Hilltoppers play it. They almost had to play it out of bounds.
The parking lot.
Yes. So they set up Alex Stringer. Stringer's shot is picked up by the Hilltop by Anna Kirkland. And they get it over to Solène Teliez. She brings it across. And now a hard shot by St. Michael by Maya Pino. And Maya just rings it off of Bree Nieto. And it goes flying back across the net. And St. Michael's just kills it. That makes it 18-11. Rebecca Bagwell. 7 points ahead of Los Alamos right now. totally in control. And this one is going to go, well, actually, it went off of Anna Kirkland. She did a pretty good job of playing it. It was a hard serve, and it was going to come down in the back line. Nieto was waiting for it, but it hits the rafters up above, and that deflects the ball into a different direction, and the rafters are inbounds. So they get the point. Whoa. And we have 4. Okay. St. Michael's Valerie Sandoval demanding 2 hits, but there were actually 4 hits. So hit twice as many.
Either way, it's their point, 20-11.
Yes. Rebecca Bagwell giving Los Alamos fits. And this one was going to go long again. The Southwest side to play it. Comes to Nadia Gallegos. She bumps it across. Has to bump it behind her back. And then a little dink. This one is going to come across as the dink came across by Maya Pino. And then the Hilltoppers were able to make a quick return on it. But then Marissa Maya Sandoval Moya, just all she had to do was go up and tap it down into the open court. 10-point lead right now for St. Michael. Comes into the Nieto has to play it from the back court. So the Hilltoppers not even able to get a set going, but boy, a great set that time for St. Michael's, and a hard shot comes to Nadia Gallegos. She puts it across. Alex Stringer gets the set, and Alex, she just dishes it across. And that Elena Overton was a young lady. That it was Sandoval Moy. It was actually Elena Overton who pushed that little dink straight down. Doubled the score on Los Alamos, 22-11.
Mike has all the energy right now.
Yeah, go to Nieto. And
there we go.
Hard shot by Solen Tillez. St. Michael's can't return it. So
that's what we needed.
Well, right now what I would do is I'd serve 3 of them into the net and get out of this ball game, and let's get to set 3.
Right. Just give up.
Well, all you're doing is wasting energy at this point.
We need to change.
Gallegos comes to their libero, Alex Crespin, and we have double hit.
That's our point. Let's go, girls. Climb back into this thing.
13-22.
Second set.
I think it's time to take the victory formation. So, Alex Stringer.
Oh,
she did a nice little leisurely tap that floats to the back line in the open court. It makes it 23-13. So right now we are assured of going to 4 sets in this contest. As Carly Gravel will serve at 23-13, and almost got away with an ace, but Abby Leckel finally able to Overton, and 24-13. Carly Gravel serving now at set point.
That's Overton's first kill.
Yes, and so Carly's little floater picked up by Abby Leckel. Comes back to Leckel from the 10-foot line. She just powers it across. This one's going to go right up to the net. St. Michael's can't get it across, and it just hit the tape and then stops straight down and make it 18-24.
Set point.
And so now still
St. Mike's 24-14.
Set point number 2 for St. Michael's.
In the second set. Toppers won the first one.
Bella Aguilar. And to serve, 5'6" senior. Zings one. Picked up. They get it to Michelle Moya, or Sandoval Moya. Nadia Gallegos, all she can do is bump it across. And Elena Overton, who's been giving Los Alamos fits, but she has her shot blocked by Nadia Gallegos. Hilltoppers now we're going to get it to Ashley Hammond. Hammond fires one off. It's going to come off the and St. Michael's is able to just play it, even though it hit the rafters and came down. St. Michael's did a good job of hanging on. Hard shot by Ashley Hammond. Comes to Alex Stringer. Stringer puts a little very, very small, soft shot across. And so the Hilltoppers, now they're going to set up Moya and Marissa Sandoval. Moya ends this set as the Hilltoppers go down to the St. Michael's Lady Horsemen. So Mike, they poured it on and they just kept pouring it on. So the Hilltoppers won that first set 25-23, and now they lose the second set. What was it? 14-25. Wow. We were never in this contest. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and then we'll be back.
Block kill. Block kill.
Hello, I'm Commander Oliver Morris with the Los Alamos Police Department. It's an exciting time to live in Los Alamos. With the increase in hiring at the lab, we've seen more motorists and visitors come to Los Alamos. But with that, we've also seen an increase in traffic. And with traffic, we also get calls of distracted driving, speeding, and sometimes aggressive driving. Please join me in reducing these calls. Our officers are going to be out in force looking for these types of driving behavior. If you see something, please call us at our non-emergency line or our emergency line. We appreciate your partnership in helping keep our community safe, and thank you.
Block kill.
Okay, we're back. It's almost St. Mike's game. One set apiece, one set apiece in this match. I'd like to remind everybody that who the sponsors tonight are: the fire department, Los Alamos Fire Department, and Los Alamos Police Department. Men in blue and women in blue. So here we go on the third set. shout out to Charlene McHale. Very good.
Okay,
Gene,
so
there's a serve for the third set.
Charlene McHale listening, and thank you, Charlene, and she let us know that we're having a little trouble cutting in and out.
Point.
So we made some adjustments, and we hope that has fixed it. So we start things off, and the Hilltoppers get the first point.
Abby Leckel with the kill from the front row.
So serving now will be Ashley Hammond for Los Alamos. And
Ashley has 3 kills, 3 amazing kills.
Ashley finally finished dribbling. Now she's going to serve.
Nice serve.
And
Out.
Maya Pino. Nice left-handed shot by Maya. And it drops in. She's on the left side of the net. Drops it over to the right sideline and picks up the point. Carmen Pacheco now comes in, goes to the front line, and she will join Elena Overton along with Maya Pino. And for Los Alamos, we have Abby Leckel and Michelle Macias and Angelina Pasalaco at the front line for Los Alamos. Bree Nieto has to play it from actually in the back court. The ball never got up past the 10-foot line, and then Bree with a missed hit. Makes it now 2-1 in favor of the Horsemen. All tied, as Mike said, 1 set apiece. They bring it up. Now a hard shot this time by Solen Teliez. Comes to Carmen Pacheco. Pacheco with a left-handed shot, and that's long. So it makes it 2-2. Side out goes to Los Alamos. Michelle Macias will drop back, and coming in for the Hilltoppers right now is Nadia Gallegos. So Nadia checks back into the ball game. Michelle serving. So they set up Elena Overton. And Overton with a nice hard shot right in front of the back line. And the side out goes back to St. Michael's. And that makes it 3-2 in favor of the Lady Horsemen. And here comes the libero, Alex Crespin, 5'6", sophomore.
3 aces in this match.
Yeah, she's been driving us crazy. Comes to Abby Leckel. They bring it up. Solen Teliez gets the set. Set is low, and Selyen goes into the net to make it 4-2.
Solen just out of position for that kill.
Yeah, everything was out of position on that one. So Crespin serving.
Oh.
And there's an ace. Another ace, Mike.
Her 4th.
Yeah.
And I think that would have went out.
We've had a number of them that would have went out.
Yeah.
We're practically playing them in the out of bounds area. 5-2.
Let some of those
St. Michael's pulling away again. The crowd silenced the crowd. Nice serve, but doesn't clear just hits the top tape and falls back in. So it'll come over to Los Alamos, and they'll hand the ball to Abby Leckel, who will go back and serve for Los Alamos.
That helps us.
Starting at 3-5. 1 set apiece right now. And they set up Maya Pino. And she's just a freshman, 5'8" freshman. But she killed that thing.
Everybody's standing there. We better get back in this.
All right, Mike.
Got to move our feet.
So we're over to Carly Gravel. She'll serve at 6'3". Comes to Bree Nieto, and picked up in the back by Cheyenne Garcia, who have not seen her in the first 2 sets. Long shot, this time by Marissa Sandoval Moya, and that's too long. Now we head over to the Los Alamos side of the court. And they're going to hand the ball to Bella Aguilar, Mike.
6-4, Toppers trailing in this third set. Nice serve by Bella.
So it comes to Moya again, and so Moya this time coming down the left sideline. And it's going to be wide. Joe Palmer is unhappy. Boy, I mean, he's
been that way the whole game.
He's an
The
unhappy
whole match.
He's an unhappy camper, I tell you. And so there's a serve long. So Bella Aguilar puts too much on it. That makes it now 7-5. And here comes Carmen Pacheco, 5'9" junior. She'll serve left-handed. Up by 2. Tied at 1 set apiece. This one is, that looked long to me.
Oh.
And
they call it out.
Yeah, the young girl called it in.
Overruled.
And then it's overruled by the chair umpire. And she says, no, it was out. I thought it was out. Bree Nieto serves into the net. I can't believe how many serves we've had that have gone either into the net or way long.
Takes the wind out of your tires.
Boy, does it ever. So now serving is going to be Rebecca Bagwell. Boy, did you see her whack that thing?
Oh, yeah.
Ashley Hammond. I mean.
Block kill by Marissa Sandoval Moya, St. Mike's.
So that makes it 9-6. But I'm telling you, when Bagwell serves, I mean, she
has 1 ace in the game.
Yes. But boy, I mean, she whacks it. This hard shot coming down. Michelle Macias. Beautiful shot by Michelle. And I'm not sure.
4 kills for her.
Well, that looked like it got dug out all right. I'm not sure what they called.
No, it ricocheted off the floor. She was there.
So, and so now the Hilltoppers, Angelina Pasalaka, the serving game is killing it.
It really is.
10-7, St. Michael's. And now Marissa Sandoval Moya. She will serve. Right-handed server. Up by 3, 10-7. They bump it up. Michelle Macias right in front of the line. Pretty shot by Michelle. That makes it now 8-10. We're having a little trouble getting the ball from one side of the court to the other. They keep throwing it into each other's legs. Okay, now serving, Ashley Hammond. Comes into the backcourt. They're going to have to play it from the 10-foot line, and that was Maya Pino. So Lynn Telliez brings it across for Los Alamos, and then St. Michael's trying to dink it back across.
4 hits.
Just standing, so Lynn Telliez standing right there.
4 hits.
Well, okay, it ended up being 4 hits, but still Lynn, so Lynn she just pushed it down. So if there was any doubt, there wasn't going to be any doubt. Now a little dink by St. Michael's, saved by Los Alamos, and now they're going to set up Elena Overton.
Nice.
And shot, and so the little dink on the other side by Maya Pino, and that one is blocked out of bounds by Los Alamos.
They've been catching us with those little dinks, but we got to that one. So moving a little bit better.
Yeah, so
Toppers 11-9.
Who's serving, Mike?
Trailing. That is
and
Reagan Glidewell.
And she's serving an ace.
Glidewell.
So Reagan,
her second ace.
Yeah, serves the ace. That makes it now 12-9 in favor of St. Michael's. We are on set 3. Each team has won a set here in this ball game tonight. Comes to Solien Telliez, and then over to Michelle Macias, who just bumps it across. And then they end up setting up right smack in the middle of the net, Elena Overton, and she just drills it. That makes it now 12 to 10. Should be 13, I thought. Anyway, they sure they gave the point to the right team.
Yeah, they just got it.
So they set up. Michelle Macias, beautiful shot by Michelle. Great dig out that time by Alex Crespin. And now they get it up to Abby Leckel. And Abby, from the right side of the net, she finds the open court on the left side, right in front of the back line. That makes it now 10-13.
The senior Abby Leckel, third kill.
The score is not right.
Be 13-11.
Yes. Actually, it should be 12. Should be 12-11. So now it's score's not right. Anyway, they got it to 14-10.
All we can control is what we say in the.
So Alex Crespin will serve. Comes to Briniato. They're going to set up Nadia Gallegos. Nadia, not a very good set, so she just pushes it across. St. Michael's gets it to Alex Crespin. They bring it across. Solen Tellez has her shot blocked at the net. Briniato brings it now over. And we're going to have a net foul, I do believe. Yes, we are.
Topper point.
Well, they give Los Alamos a point. It was 10. Los Alamos scored a point. They didn't give us a point. Now it's should be 14-12, but forget that because it's 14-11. Service long. Abby Leckel.
15-11. Topper's trailing in this third set.
That makes it 15-11. 4-point lead. And in comes number 0.
Carly Gravel. Or Gravel.
I think we'll say Gravel. Even if it is gravel, I'm gonna call her Gravel.
Right.
Yeah. Hard shot that time, but it comes to the left side. Solen Tellez comes to the back line, trying to bump it across from the back court. Is Reagan Glidewell, and it comes flying across and sails out of bounds over to the right side.
Well, we've had a little luck with Bella Aguilar serving. Let's see if she starts a little rally here and gets us a lead.
12-15. And a nice block at the net on the shot by Rebecca Bagwell. And right there, Nadia Gallegos.
And right behind her, Bella was laughing because she dove for she thought Gallegos was going to miss it. She dove for the ball and then got up laughing.
So she was going to be the hero.
Yeah.
All right. So return by Alex Stringer, and that's long for St. Michael's. So Valerie Sandoval now wants to talk things over with the officials, and she calls a timeout.
She called a timeout.
She did call a timeout, so it's now 14-15, and we come out of the timeout. Los Alamos will be serving. I want to remind everybody the Hilltopper volleyball team will be back in action here at Griffith Gymnasium on Thursday night to take on the Santa Fe Lady Demons, and so we will not be able to broadcast that ball game. Too many conflicts, and so, but we'll be back on the air on Friday night, and Hilltopper football versus Towson. I'm really looking forward to that. After that ball game we had last week down in Espanola, Los Alamos with 225 yards in the first half. I mean, that's amazing. And they threw 29 passes, completed 21. They just, I mean, the Garrett Williams has just opened up everything. Totally new offense. So the smash mouth football, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, hopefully is gone for a while. But anyway, here we go. Bella Aguilar down by 1. 14-15. Whoa!
And just like that.
They should have given her a little drink of Pepsi or something. She just can't get it over the net. 14-16.
Well, you said it before. Our serving is killing us.
Yes, Lily Rodriguez. First time we've seen Lily in the ball game.
Junior.
Yeah, she's 5'4" junior. Her serve comes to the. It has to be played completely from the back court. And they finally do get it across, and so now they
block.
Shot across. It comes down now to Ashley Hammond, and
point. Block kill. Block kill. Block kill. Credit Marissa Sandoval-Moy up in the front row for St. Mike's.
Okay, because
Ashley Hammond at the time was trying to.
I thought they were going to end up. I thought they were going to end up with 4 hits, but anyway. And now
14-17.
Joe Palmer wants a timeout, Mike.
Yeah, he does.
What's our ace and kill total here?
Want me to count all this? And
no, never mind. Who's the leading acer?
The leading acer for us is a tie between Bella Aguilar and Anna Kirkland.
And how about St. Michael's?
St. Mike's, it's Alex Crespin. She has
awesome. 4. All right. Who's our number 1 spiker?
Spiker? Right now it's Michelle Macias.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Michelle Macias has been getting a lot of good shots. I thought it'd be Ashley Hammond, but she has 3. Some great shots, too.
Yes.
Real boomers, and that back row for St. Mike's digs them out most of the time.
So it's 17-14. St. Michael's serving. This is going to be long. And that's served by Lily Rodriguez, who, like I say, first time into the ball game. She came in to serve, and her first serve is long.
And we let it go.
Yes. We actually didn't play it. Can't believe it.
Good dig.
And a hard shot time by Reagan Glidewell. Solomos was able to pick it up and bring it across. Blight bag.
Oh, nice.
And this time they're going to get it to Rebecca. And Rebecca Bagwell fires it across.
Tries to punch
now the
it
Hilltoppers come to Ashley Hammond. She dinks it. Picked up by St. Michael's. They're going to, whoa! Mass confusion at the 10-foot line. Total mass confusion at the 10-foot line, Mike.
The stare down.
Yeah.
Ball's coming down straight down and 2 people staring.
Classic campfire. So they all sitting around just watching it burn. Michelle Macias barely gets it across for Los Alamos. And now he shot down the left sideline, this time by Reagan Glidewell. And
17 all, Gene.
And that goes wide. We're all tied up.
Tied back up. Third set. Set apiece, each team. Toppers come back, showing some life.
Sabrina Ato with the serve. The ball comes right back to her. Comes over now to Abby Leckel. Hard shot by Abby from the 10-foot line. A little dink across. Hilltoppers not going to be able to play it back as Ashley Hammond just stuck a fist out there, and it just went off her fist out of bounds. So now we will have Rebecca Bagwell back to serve. And she hits the top of the net, hits the tape, and the tape didn't do much to slow it down, but it deflected it enough where Bella Aguilar caught her off guard, and it hit her in the side of the head.
And almost went back to their side for a point.
Yeah, that would have counted.
That would have counted.
So Hilltoppers play another long one. Comes to Michelle Macias, has her shot blocked at the net. Comes to Bree Nieto. And they're going to call 4 hits on Los Alamos. I don't know if I agree with that.
I don't agree with it. Pasalacqua did a great job of digging that hit.
Yeah, Rebecca Bagwell.
Timeout.
And so Joe Palmer is going to take his 3rd timeout. Technical foul. Anyway, he's going to take his 2nd timeout here. It's the Hilltoppers had tied it up, and 17-17. But the last 3 points have gone to St. Michael's, and they now lead 20-17, and they will be serving when we come out of the timeout. And so this is very crucial for the Hilltoppers. These teams are tied at 2 sets apiece, 1 set apiece.
And we really want to thank the fire department and the police department
Yes,
for
we do.
sponsoring Los Alamos Daily Post broadcast here on YouTube,
Yes,
home of Los Alamos sports now,
yes. And our men in blue and our men in red, I guess it is.
and women.
What?
And women.
Our men in red and our men and women in blue and our men and women in red.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how to argue with that.
Yeah. Give credit where credit is. Sorry, women. My fault.
Anyway, in the game now.
Back to women, back to girls volleyball. And so here we go. Michelle Macias. Wow. What a shot by Michelle Macias. She got a beautiful set that time. And that set came from Angelina Pasalacqua. Pretty set. And Michelle just took advantage. That makes it 18-20.
5 kills for Michelle.
And
she was ready. She was ready.
Now Angelina will drop back. And she will serve. Picked up on the back line. They get it up to the front, trying to dink it across. Can't get a hold of it. That was Reagan Glidewell. Could not get a hold of it that time.
2019's the score.
And Hilltoppers down by 1. And there's a hard shot by Alex Crespin, by Maya Pino. And Hilltoppers trying to double block it, cannot. Makes it 21-19. And now serving is Marissa Sandoval Moya. She's done a pretty good job here tonight in this contest. Comes across, and boy, I mean, Bella Aguilar went down on one knee and was able to get control, but Hilltoppers were not able to get it back across. 22-19.
Bless you.
Moya still serving. 3-point lead. Comes out to Bella Aguilar. Abby Leckel has her shot blocked. Comes to Brini Ato. And now it's going to come over to Ashley Hammond. Her shot goes across. Going to be picked up by Alex Crespin. And they set up. Wow, Maya Pino on the left side. And boy, I mean, she drills that with the left hand. I'm sorry, she was on the right side of the net. She drilled that thing with the left hand. And St. Michael's goes up by 4. 23-19. So Moya still serving. Sandoval Moya. So Marissa puts it across. Hilltoppers dig it out. Brini Ato has to play it from the back line. They set up. St. Michael's perfectly set up Michelle Macias as her shot came across. It was partially blocked by St. Michael's, and they were able to recover. But that looked like it was going to be a gimme for Michelle Macias. And now we're at set point here in set number 2, 24-19.
Set 3.
Like I said, set 3.
Right.
Okay. Sandoval Moya. Comes to Bella Aguilar. Ashley Hammond. Hard hit. Picked up by Bagwell in the back court. Bumped across by St. Michael's. They're going to put it up onto the front. And Abby Leckel, ball still going, but now it finally falls in. Abby Leckel's hard shot blocked at the net, and St. Michael's takes the lead in this ball game as a beautiful block at the net by Reagan Glidewell. 25-19, so set 3. So right now St. Michael's up 2 sets. As the Hilltoppers won the first one, 25-21. Dropped the second one, 14-25. Dropped this one, 19-25. So right now it's St. Michael's up, Mike, 2 sets to 1.
Yeah.
So if the Hilltoppers are going to win this, we're going to have to go with 5 sets.
It's been done before.
Did you Did you get yourself ready for a 5-set night?
Ready or not, here it is.
No, here it is. Very good B. Well, the 5th set goes only to 15. So anyway, I want to thank the the men and women in blue, the police department, and the men and women in red, the fire department. So for their service, unbelievable. I'm telling you, I do not know what we would do without those people. Fantastic group here in Los Alamos.
Okay.
So
all over, everywhere.
And so now let's see, our schedule right now sets that we won't be able to broadcast Thursday night's volleyball game, but we invite you all to come out and watch it, take it in. Good, exciting high school volleyball, and then on Friday night we're going to entertain Taos. The football team is going to take on Taos at Sullivan Field, and we will be there to bring you that contest.
First game of the season.
Second game of the season.
First game of the home season.
What?
Home
First
field.
home game of the season.
Home.
You are correct, sir.
Yeah, that'll be nice because.
Yes.
Are we up? Is the weather going to be fine? Cooperate?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I don't have to worry about that. One
Well,
less thing to worry about.
I don't know. The rainy season seems to be kind of dropping off, so I always have to worry about lightning, but I don't think so. Anyway, and then of course this weekend is the Lou Cernicek soccer tournament.
They are expecting rain on Friday and Saturday.
Of course. Well, we'll be at the booth, so let it rain. Anyway, as long as it doesn't lightning. Lou Cernicek tournament is on Friday and Saturday. Hilltoppers start off at 11 o'clock in the morning on Friday, and they will take on Clovis. Interestingly enough, Los Alamos is in the same bracket as Capital. So if the Hilltoppers win and Capital wins, that's going to be a battle royal in that semifinal contest. And usually when you set up your own tournament, you make sure you don't put somebody like Capital opposite you. At least that's the way they do it down in Santa Fe anyway. So anyway, we're about ready to go here for set number 4. And we have back there behind the service line, Mike, Rebecca Bagwell.
That's Rebecca.
And Rebecca says,
3 aces.
Okay, I was ready to serve, but
she remembered that we are serving.
But then somebody told her, not you, but.
Yep, there's another correction.
Uh-oh, got to get that.
More people. We got a little personnel substitutions and replacements.
Right now we have mass confusion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now they get the libero in. We're about ready to go, I think.
Ina's sorting out the who's supposed to be where.
Now we get the Los Alamos libero in.
That's right.
I don't know why they don't just put the libero in to begin with. Anyway, it's Angelina Pasalacqua.
Back to serve.
Do the honors in set 4.
We need this one.
Whoa, and there's an ace. Angelina Pasalacqua. Beautiful serve, no return by St. Michael's. So an ace for Angelina. How many aces is that for Angelina?
1.
Okay. And so
a big one too.
That was a big one.
We needed it.
So the Hilltoppers are going to finally set up Bella Aguilar. All she can do is bump it across from the 10-foot line, comes back to Bella, and they're going to dump to Michelle Macias. Hard shot by Michelle. Boy, and she just drilled it into Carly Gravel. And all Carly could do is she just put up both hands and protection. That's all she could do.
That's right.
Just protect herself.
Hope it didn't hurt her.
Send the ball Moya across over to Abby Leckel. Leckel goes into the net. That's going to make it 1-2. And St. Michael's will serve.
Toppers trailing.
And it's going to be Marissa Sandoval Moya. serving for St. Michael's. She's had quite a ball game. This one comes to Bella Aguilar. Over to Abby Leckel. Hard shot by Leckel. And she just flat powers it right through. That time. And that was Maya Pino. So the Hilltoppers get the side out, and they're going to bring in
Anna Kirkland.
Yeah, Anna Kirkland will serve for Los Alamos at 3-1.
Oh.
Nice serve. And St. Michael's, all they can do is bump it back across. Now the Hilltoppers are going to set up. Whoa, Solène Teliez. And Solène goes into the net. So the Hilltoppers having a little trouble getting their sets up high enough for the Spikers. That makes it 2-3. So St. Michael's serving comes to right now to Michelle Macias. She bumps it over her head from in the back court. A little dink by St. Michael's. And they catch the Alamos off guard. And that is Elena Overton.
St. Mike's ties it up, 3 apiece here in this fourth set of this match.
Yep, and so 3-3. Comes the set. It comes Michelle Macias. Hard shot. It's blocked. I mean, right smack at the net. Standing there, Elena Overton, 5'10" sophomore. And boy, Mike, she said nothing doing.
Not coming on
this
side.
You don't get a much better block than that anytime. 4-3. Comes to Brignieto up all the way up to the front of the net. Abby Leckel all she can do is just get it across. And so now Carmen Pacheco with that left-handed swing comes over now to Solène Teliez. Hard shot by Teliez, picked up on the backcourt, comes back to Carmen Pacheco. Her shot comes to Brignieto. They're going to set up Solène Teliez. Her shot blocked at the net. And once again, a quick dink by St. Michael's.
Nice.
Los Alamos not ready. Caught him completely off guard, Mike.
Overton, kill number 5 for her at the net. Very quick hands.
Yeah, they weren't ready for that one, I tell you. So anyway, 5-3. St. Michael's leading 2-1. And there's an ace. So serving away back there is Elena Overton.
Actually, I think that's Reagan Glidewell.
Who is that, Mike?
Reagan Glidewell.
Okay, very good.
That's her 4th ace from that position.
Yes. Reagan Glidewell. I didn't think Elena was a server. Those numbers are murder. They're murder for me. Anyway, the thing is that, the numbers on the back aren't too bad, but you never see the numbers on the back. All you see is the little tiny numbers on the front. So all the woes and throes of being a broadcaster.
Well, now they're looking once again at the
we got a
line order. I'm looking at the line order.
There's something about the lineup, I think.
That's what it is.
The way they're lining up, and I think they're objecting to it.
Well, you can't really argue much with Ina. There's a very, very few times I've seen. Whatever Ina is saying is the way I would do it.
Yeah, I know. Ina Mirabal, who's been doing this forever.
And
they're still trying to figure out
I've never seen her be wrong.
They're still trying to figure out the alignment.
Yeah, the rotation is what they're arguing about. It looks like the way toppers are rotating on that front row.
Well, when they set up, they have to set up in a certain alignment. You can't block players, like you can't screen players out. You know, everybody has to have a pretty good line of sight from the other team.
I think I'm just letting them know that the way you're playing looks like you're getting out of position. So
I don't know how they
no
figure
calls
out,
there, but
I don't know how they figure out that alignment anyway. So here we go. Reagan Glidewell will serve
3-6
at 6-3, and she serves an ace. So there's an ace for Reagan, Mike. Reagan Glidewell with the ace and makes it 7-3.
That's 5 aces for her.
Yeah, she's having a pretty good game back behind that line. 7-3. Been picked up there by Anna Kirkland up to Solien Teliez. Blocked at the net, comes right to Abby Leckel. She pushes it across. They get it to Michelle Macias. She takes a lot off of it, comes down into the back court, comes to Michelle again. Now they're going to be Abby Leckel's going to have to play it from the 10-foot line.
Oh, nice.
And she whacks it right into Reagan Bagwell, and Reagan can't do anything with it.
Kill number 5 for the senior. That's awesome, Abby. Good job.
So that makes it 4-7. Michelle Macias, high floater, and an easy play for St. Michael's. They had the perfect setup for the spike and the kill. I mean, it was perfect. They had a nice set to Maya Pino, but she puts it down the right sideline, and it goes wide. Michelle Macias again. This one is going to, so Lynn Teliez thought she had it.
Too much.
That serve from Michelle Mike came across.
Too much.
Yes.
That time, too much on it.
Well, it came across, and then it got bumped right back, came right back to Solien, and perfect set, and she just put too much on it, like Mike says.
Oh, rotation.
Yeah. So we have
got St. Mike's out of rotation.
Yes. St. Michael's now with an illegal alignment, illegal formation.
Oh boy, and Ina's like telling that coach, "I'm sorry, you can't argue with that."
So anyway, that makes it 6-8. So. So once again, having problems with the alignment makes it 6-8. Abby Leckel serving 2 points down for Los Alamos. Hilltoppers trailing 2-1 in this non-district matchup. Solien Teliez. The nice serve came across. It was picked up right on the back line by Reagan Glidewell. And then she brought it across right to Solien Teliez. Solien picks it up. And there's an ace. One of those beautiful aces where it hits the tape and then just falls across onto the floor. I don't think that should be fair. It used to be fair.
When was that?
Well, it used to. The rule used to be you had to serve over. But then they said they stopped doing that, and I never had to figure out why. And there's a hard hit this time by Maya Pino, and that one goes long, and the Hilltoppers take the lead.
All right, we have the lead. We haven't had the lead for a long time.
No, we haven't. Abby Leckel.
Nice little push serve.
And there's a hard shot by Rebecca Bagwell. And that one, no return by Los Alamos on that one. That makes it 9-9, and into the ballgame comes Carly Gravel.
Gravel. Her father owns a gravel business.
Yeah, that's perfect. Right.
Gravel's gravel.
Carmen Macheco bumps it across, going to come to Nadia Gallegos.
Oh, faked him out.
Nadia put it right down into the chest of Carmen Pacheco. I don't know how Carmen was able to recover, but St. Michael's brings it back across. Solien Teliez, hard shot, comes to the corner, picked up. They get it to Carmen Pacheco. Her shot across. And Anna Kirkland going to the floor, picks it up. She gets it over to Abby Leckel, and Leckel has to play it from the back court, and it goes wide. Not too far out and deep, but it just floats wide. 10-9. So Carly Gravel. So Lynn. Mike says, okay, Mike.
Here comes the serve.
Now, we were instructed not to say Celine, but
Soy.
buy me a book, send me to school. Doesn't do any good. Bree Nieto. And there's Nadia Gallegos. Stepped over the line, didn't get called. Up again and go. There's a quick dink, and that's a beautiful play by Angelina Pasalacqua.
Her second kill in the game. 10-10's the score here in this fourth set. Topper's down in this match, 2-1. We really need to pull this one out, Gene.
Yeah, they really do. Bella Aguilar. She serves. Marissa Sandoval Moya. I'm telling you, she left a burn mark in the floor. Wow.
I thought that was Alex Crespin.
I think it was Sandoval.
I don't see her out there, but.
Well, okay, maybe I'm wrong.
Okay.
Okay, maybe so. Alex Crespin. It wasn't Crespin.
They were
it was
all
number 10.
They were all patting her.
No.
Serves out.
I was correct, sir. It's number 10.
Number 10.
Okay. I don't know what happened, but it's 11-11 right now.
Yeah. Served it out.
Okay.
Did St. Mike's.
Bree Nieto, the libero for Los Alamos, will serve at 11-11. Comes to Carly Gravel. And barely getting it across the net that time. St. Michael's, Michelle Macias takes all kinds of stuff on it, comes right down in the middle of three players. And so stir up the campfire, get out the marshmallows. Because, boy, they loved watching that one.
Yo, mama.
Bree Nieto. World serve up by 1, 12-11. Set 4. Hilltoppers trail 2-1. Alex Crespin tries to bump it up to the front.
13-11.
And then they try to get it over to Rebecca Bagwell. And Bagwell, her return is wide. And so now Valerie Sandoval wants to talk things over.
Topper's doing a good job of getting to balls this set.
Yes, it's a
tough match.
Yeah, it really has been, and it was kind of interesting because the first match Los Alamos fell behind and was able to claw from behind and come back and win 25-23. It was all St. Michael's in the second set, 25-14, and then the two teams battled up to 17-17, and a very hard-fought set 3, and then at that point St. Michael's just took over and outscored Los Alamos 8-2. So 13-11 right now. Hilltoppers up by 2, and the Hilltoppers will be serving, and it's going to go to Bree Nieto.
Nieto serving at 13-11.
Bree Nieto, the 5'4" senior. No aces in the match yet.
So she's a libero, and there's Sandoval Moya just dinking it across. No return by Los Alamos. Now that makes it 12-13. And going back to serve, I believe, is Rebecca Bagwell, unless I'm mistaken.
Rebecca Bagwell, 2 aces.
Whoa! Right. Did you get a picture of that meteor? Wow.
Haley's Comet.
Well, yeah. So Angelina Pasalacqua with the serve, and there's great play. That time by Pasalacqua to dig it out. Comes over to Abby Leckel. She bumps it across, and now they're going to get it to Sandoval Moya. Moya's picked up by Bree Nieto. She gets it to Bella Aguilar. Bella bumps it over from the 10-foot line. A little dink by St. Michael's. They're going to set up right now. Ashley Hammond Hard shot by Ashley. This was going to be picked up in another dink. Great save again by Angelina. Pasalakwa doing a fantastic job for Los Alamos. And here comes Elena Thornton.
Oh.
And let me correct that.
Wow.
That was Reagan Glidewell. And Reagan tried to put it into the, she just tried to dink it across.
Boy.
And he just didn't put anything on it. It just went right into the net. Hilltoppers go up by 3, 15-12 here in set 4.
Credit that point to Pasalakwa. Boy, she was all over the place saving those shots.
Well, I mean, she was like everywhere.
Everywhere.
Spent a lot of time on the floor.
Oh, no, the net.
We're going to call. Well, what they did was they had a shot taken that time, and that was by Sandoval and Moya, and it was blocked by Los Alamos, but the official ruled that it never got over. That the girls did block it, but the ball never cleared the tape. And now Los Alamos serves it into the net. So that makes it 13-16. St. Michael's serving.
Really got to work on our service game.
Yeah, a little bit. Marissa Sandoval Moya.
Back to serve for St. Mike's.
Nice little floater picked up by Michelle Macias. Comes to Bella Aguilar. And Bella with a nice shot from the 10-foot line.
Beautiful.
Goes all the way back to the back line and trying to stick a fist out was Lily Rodriguez. She had no play.
Bella just set her feet and drove the ball just right over the net. Nice little shot.
Yeah, pretty. Well, we can't decide who's going to serve here, so the Hilltoppers have finally figured it out.
Anna Kirkland said she'll try it.
Yeah, give me. Anna says, I'll do it. So Anna, nice serve, comes across the net, and a little dink by St. Michael's once again. And Maya Pino with a little dink. That makes it 17-14.
I think I need my anxiety medicine for this game. 17-14.
14-17. 14-17. I think that's Rebecca Bagwell, right? Serving.
That looks like Reagan Glidewell.
Reagan Glidewell. I knew that.
There
Whoa,
we go.
So Lynn Teliez. Boy, there's a hard shot for you.
5 kills.
Boy, she got a perfect set that time. Beautiful, beautiful set that time coming from Angelina from
Pasalakwa.
Yeah, Pasalakwa. And boy, she took advantage. 18-14. Michelle Macias serving. St. Michael's going to set up Alex Stringer. Hard shot by Stringer. Picked up in the backcourt by Anna Kirkland. Comes to Abby Leckel. Eccles hard shot picked up by Sandoval Moya. They get it to Alex Stringer. Stringer mishits it. So Alex just mishit that one, and the Hilltoppers now go up by 5, 19-14 here in set 4.
Need to pour it on.
And Michelle Macias, she's going to serve it away for Los Alamos.
Can't let it end here.
Nice. Comes to Alex Crespin. Quick dink across. Los Alamos not ready for it, but they do. Boy, a great play by Michelle Macias to save that one. Alex Stringer brings it across to Michelle and then over to Anna Kirkland. She plays it from the backcourt. They're going to set up in the front. Another little dink.
Topper's ready.
And once again, Angelina Pasalakwa. Boy, credit, I'm telling you, they had the point. And Los Alamos wasn't expecting it. And they pushed that little dink across. But boy, I'm telling you, Michelle Macias, she just dove to the floor and she kept that thing alive.
So then 6 kills.
And now Michelle serves it into the net.
Yeah.
Oh, can't stand prosperity.
Jeez. Just when we get a little run going. Every time. Driving me crazy.
15-20. Alex Crespin. She will serve for St. Michael's down by 5. Set 4.
There's 4 aces. We better be ready.
This one's bumped all the way across from the back line. They're going to set up Alex Stringer. Stringer hits it in the antenna. So she got pushed all the way over to the left side, too far to the left. When she tried to come back with it, it hit the antenna. 21-15, Abby Leckel will go behind the line for the Hilltoppers.
Abby, a senior.
Just barely clears the net. Comes to Alex Crespin. Alex Stringer once again gets the set, and not a good set. And so Alex tries to do something with it, and it just goes into the net.
Stringer,
Carmen Pacheco comes in to replace
Stringer
Alex.
comes out
Alex,
very dejected.
Alex, not a
That's our point.
happy camper at all, boy. You can see the way Alex walked off that floor. Kind of like,
I think
kinda
I
like-
could read her body language.
I guess. I know. It was like, do you want to beat me now or beat me later?
right.
So anyway, and then
That
Abby,
was an ace by Abby Leckel just now. Her
Abby,
second one.
another one of those unfair aces where you hit the net.
So, I think they're fair.
It's not fair. I mean, it hits the net, hits the tape, and then it just kind of hops over a little and falls down. So it's almost impossible to get. It used to be net serve, and I don't know why in the world they changed it. But
Well, the people on the other side of the net should be ready for that sort of thing. Just totally fair in my book. We have a little announcer's disagreement.
so,
That's why Congress should fight over things. You just kind of agree to disagree.
Right. Abby Leckel serving at 23-15. Nice serve. And it's going to be barely getting it across where it was Rebecca Bagwell.
Oh, dug it out.
And the Hilltoppers try to get it up to the front. They get it too far up to the front, and they can't get it up over the net. They're too far. They got too far. It was down and too close to the net.
Boy, we really
nothing you can do with those.
We really need to win this fourth set.
And here comes Carly Grobel.
Carly Grobel, one ace in the game.
16-23. Little floater, Brini Ato. Nadia Gallegos. Whoa, Nadia, kill him. Little dink by Nadia. Double block by Nadia and Angelina Pasalacqua. As it was blocked, they double block it across. Rebecca Bagwell brings it right back across. And then Angelina, who's played a fantastic ball game, and she tried to bring it back across, goes into the net. So now I believe Joe Palmer is going to talk things over. They're up by 6.
He doesn't want this one to get away from us because we have this one in the bag.
Now at this point, anyway. So 23-17. So the Hilltoppers can pick up another point here. Then they would end up with 7 match points or set points.
Set points.
Set points. Sets.
Boy, this is a tough match.
Anyway. So it's going to be St. Michael's serving. And they're going to give it to Carly Gravel, who's still serving. Serving now at 17-23. Front line for Los Alamos. Solin Tillez, Angelina Pasalacqua, and Nadia Gallegos. Alex Kirkland bumps it up.
No!
That's not even fair.
Abby Leckel.
So
with the completely fair spike.
So it came down to Anna Kirkland and over to Abby Leckel, and she was about halfway back into the backcourt.
6 kills.
She whacks it. Hits the net.
6 kills and 2 aces.
And drops it in. So the Hilltoppers with 7 set points right now. And there's a block as Marissa Sandoval Moya with a hard shot. Blocked by Nadia Gallegos out of bounds.
Set point.
Now we're down to set point number 2. Hilltoppers with 6 set points remaining. 24-18.
Need net serve here.
Long.
There you go.
That'll do it. So the Hilltoppers take set 4, 25-18. So Mike, that means we go into set number 5.
Five.
And that is 18 points. 15 points. I can do this.
15 points. What's 15 points?
The next set.
Oh, yeah.
The next set will be to 15. Oh, let's see. We're flipping the coin to see who gets the serve.
Right.
Los Alamos wins the serve, wins the toss. And
We got it.
I don't know what it is, but Naughty is very happy.
And so is the rest of the team.
So whatever it was they won in that coin toss, boy, they loved it. But I guess they get to serve first.
That's right.
You got to take it where you can get it.
3-minute break.
Yes, we're going to take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back. Los Alamos will serve to start the fifth set to 15. Angelina Pasalacqua will serve, and Brienne Nieto and Bella Aguilar will be in the back line. The front line for Los Alamos will be Ashley Hammond and Michelle Macias, along with Abby Lecco. So, Angelina Pasalacqua, the 5'9" sophomore, and she will start things off. And here we go. Set number 5, play to 15. Little dink blocked by Los Alamos. Great job at the net by Abby Lecco and Michelle Macias.
Lecco and Macias.
A double block kill. So Angelina Pasalacqua, this one's going to go long. Okay, Mike, here we go. Another, like you say, as soon as we get on a run, we had a run of 1. Marissa Sandoval-Moya now will serve. 1-1 ball game.
Substitution.
This thing's just sucked the oxygen out of the room, you know.
Maya Pino comes back into the ball game. Replaces Carly Gravel. Sandoval-Moya.
Great serve.
Bumped across by Los Alamos all the way from the back line. And a hard shot by Maya Pino. So Maya, hard left-handed shot. She likes to set up on the right side of the net, and then she likes to come down with that left hand.
There's 2 kills.
But she serves with her right hand. She's got how many kills?
2.
2 kills. I thought she had more than that.
Oh,
Sandoval Moya. Bree Nieto up to the top. Michelle Macias. Hard shot. Boy, open court. Beautiful shot by Michelle Macias.
That's 8.
Coming
8
into the ball
for
game.
her.
So Lynn Tellez for the Hilltoppers and also Anna Kirkland.
2
Kirkland will
2s.
go back to serve.
2 2s to score here in this 5th set. Every point matters.
Boy, does it ever. This one I thought was going to go long. St. Michael's plays it. They bump it across. Going to come to Bree Nieto in the backcourt. Bumps it high in the air. So Lynn Tellez, hard shot, partially blocked at the net by Maya Pino. Pino comes up with the dink, and the Hilltoppers can't return it.
So Lynn trying to get out of the way. Couldn't get out of the way so the girls could get to it.
Yes. And Michelle Macias gave her all as she dove to the floor.
Glidewell back to serve for.
So Reagan Glidewell. Okay, they're going to set up Michelle Macias.
They shouldn't have done
Hard
that.
shot by Michelle is picked up by Glidewell in the back court. And so then they set up Carmen Pacheco, the left-hander. She's on the left side of the net. She puts it in the open court on the right side. St. Michael's up 4-2. And
I don't know how that stayed in.
Joe Palmer.
I thought she hit it too hard.
Yes, I know. I don't know. She knuckleball or something.
Yeah.
4-2 ball game. 4-2, set 5, played at 15. So what time is it?
It's 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. You see, I think we started probably about 7, I guess. So anyway, so Hilltoppers won the first set 25-23, dropped the second and third set by 14 and 19 for St. Michael's, and then the Hilltoppers won the fourth set at 18. So right now we're playing to 15. Of course, the other sets were played to 25. So Reagan Glidewell serving, boy, and the Hilltoppers. So they can thank Rebecca Bagwell. She should run over on the other side of the court and high five a couple of the Hilltoppers, because that was a perfect set from the Hilltoppers. Makes it 5-2. This one could Bree Nieto. She's going to up it. Michelle Macias, hard shot down, going to the floor. They're going to say they hit the floor. Diving to the floor, trying to get it, was Marissa Sandoval. But, boy, great effort, but it did hit the floor. So it goes over the Hilltoppers. Michelle Macias.
Macias, what a shot. What a serve.
Whoa!
That's out.
Whoa! Boy, Maya Pino, my golly. They set her up perfectly over on that right side, and she drilled it with a left hand right down that right sideline. Wow, and boy, nobody was going to return that thing. 6-3. And this serve's going to be long. So a long serve that time.
Abby Leckel.
By Rebecca Bagwell. And now Abby Leckel, as Mike says, goes back for the Hilltoppers.
Oh.
They set up Elena Overton. And Elena just puts off the fingertips of a couple of topper players. Makes it 7-4. So we're almost halfway through this fifth set. Right now, St. Michael's in control. And Carly Gravel. Bree Nieto puts another perfect set for St. Michael's. Bree in the back court, dives for it, bumps it up, comes right up to, I don't know, either Carmen Pacheco got that or
Overton.
Or Elena Overton. They were both there.
Right in the middle.
Mike says Overton.
Right in the middle.
Gravel with the serve. Brienieto up to Solin
Nice
Teliez.
setup.
And Teliez once again almost sets it up for St. Michael's. Hilltoppers finally able to recover. And Sandoval Moya, they get it to Nadia Gallegos. Nadia, kill it, Nadia. This one's going to go
Out.
long as a hit off of Marissa Sandoval Moya over the end line. I don't know why Nadia keeps fooling around with those little short push shots. I mean, with the power she's got, she should be killing that thing. 8-5, or 5-8, actually.
Toppers trailing.
Bella Aguilar.
She has one ace in the game. A nice ace.
Serve across. Michelle. And, well, they got it. They just floated it up to Sandoval Moya. And so Marissa, all she did was a little short push. And I don't know what the Hilltopper is completely out of position. And that makes it 9-5. And now coming into the ball game is Ceciliana Ruiz. We haven't seen a whole lot of Ceciliana in this ball game. She did come in to serve a little while ago, but anyway, now it's going to go to Ashley Hammond. Nice shot by Ashley from the left side to the right side. Alex Crespin, the libero for St. Michael's, diving to the floor but can't get to it.
Fourth kill for her.
Awesome.
Ashley Hammond, we got to get back in this, Gene.
Yeah, they really do. Brienieto serving comes to Alex Crespin, and now they're going to set up Moya, and this one's going to be long. I thought for a minute one of the Hilltoppers might have touched it, but nope.
9-7.
So now Valerie Sandoval wants the timeout. 7-9. So
okay, we got to get some
real
energy. We got to start high-fiving each other out there. Let's win this.
Yeah, we got a real chess match going here.
Dig in.
2-point differential, and the Hilltoppers will be serving when we come out of this timeout.
Turn it around right here.
Yeah. So Los Alamos took the first set. St. Michael's took set 2 and set 3. And St. Michael's came, Los Alamos came and handily won the fourth set. And now we're right in the middle of set number 5. And it's anybody's ball game right now.
Who wants it more?
We're going to find out.
Right now.
Brienieto. Alex Crespin. And now it's going to come up. The shot across comes to Abby Abby Leckel. She gets it up to Marissa Macias. She brings it across. Hard shot comes over to Brienieto. Abby Leckel and hits the line. I mean, they let it go. Abby Leckel from standing right in the middle of the back court. Let it fly. They stepped out of the way. Alex Crespin stepped out of the way, and it hit the line.
9 kills for Abby Leckel, the senior.
Yeah. 8-9 comes to Alex Crespin, and a hard shot. Croft picked up by Brienieto. Over now to Ashley Hammond. Hard shot by Ashley is going to be picked up by St. Michael's. Doing a good job that time is Carly Gravel as she got it up to the front. And with a lot of help from Ceciliana Ruiz.
It's too close to the net.
But they were not able to get it across.
Couldn't dig it out of the net. It was just too close.
Brienieto barely clears the net. Carly Gravel is going to set up, and there's the little dink by the Hilltoppers. And whoa, Angelina Pasalacqua. Boy, I mean, telling you, she caught everybody asleep. Everybody. She just went up in the air. She made it look like she was going to make a set. And then all of a sudden, she just pushed it down with her left hand.
St. Mike's didn't like it. They thought it was a carry, but too late now.
No way in the world was that a carry. So Joe Palmer picks it up. So the ball comes across the Hilltoppers, comes over toward the sideline. Joe Palmer brings it back into the court for the Hilltoppers. And then they tell him, well, I know you'd like to play, but you can't do that. 10-10 ball game. Alex Crespin. Whoa. And I think that got Abby Leckel in the face. I think. But She seems to be okay.
All right,
Brini Ato
Get this
now
rally
brings it
going.
across, and now Michelle Macias.
Yay, Michelle.
And Macias has her shot partially blocked at the net by Rebecca Bagwell, but it just pops over her hands and drops into the open court. Hilltoppers now lead 11-10.
9 kills. Michelle Macias. That front row. We need this. 11-10.
Angelina Pasalacqua. Serve is wide.
Oh.
That makes it now 11-11.
Oh boy.
They're going to drag this thing out right down to
going down to the wire.
Really. So, interesting matchup here tonight. Marissa Sandoval Moya serving at 11-11.
Be ready, girls. Be ready.
Set 5. Comes to Brini Ato. She bumps it up to the front. Michelle Macias.
Oh.
Macias, her shot picked up in the back by
Good
Ceciliana
kick.
Ruiz. They get it across, a hard shot across comes across to
Bagwell.
Bagwell. Yeah, Bagwell. Rebecca Bagwell with a hard shot. Diving for it that time was Bella Aguilar. Couldn't get to it. And that makes it 12-11. And now Joe Palmer wants a timeout. So it's been an interesting contest here. 12-11. And we are in set 5. We're going to play this thing to 15. You got to win by 2, of course.
Trying to freeze the server.
So we come back out of the timeout. It's going to be St. Michael's serving, and I do believe that's going to be Marissa Sandoval Moya, I do believe. And so we will find out. But it's been a crazy ball game, crazy match tonight. Hilltoppers won 25-23 to start things off. St. Michael's won the next 2 easily. Los Alamos won set 4 pretty easily. But now each team is clawing away, trying to get this victory. Yes, absolutely. And here comes Marissa Sandoval Moya for the serve. Serving at 12-11. Comes across, picked up there by Abby Leckel. And up to Marissa to Michelle Macias. And all she does is take just a little shot bump off the palm of her hand. Comes down into the wide open court just across the 10-foot line.
Boy, it's a great play by her because she's been slamming that thing every time at the front line. That time she just caught everybody flat-footed.
She sure did. Anna Kirkland serving. And
there you go.
The shot taken by Maya Pino is long. And the Hilltoppers take the lead 13-12.
Timeout, St. Mike's.
And St. Michael's now wants a timeout. And I think that's all the timeouts, unless I'm mistaken. I know it is.
You know it is.
Well, while we're at it, Mike, you want to talk to us a little about our men and women in blue?
I'm just glad they're sponsoring us because they deserve all the credit they can get. And I'm glad that they stepped up and decided to be 2 of the sponsors for Los Alamos Sports and for Los Alamos Daily Post. It's just awesome when a small town paper and a small town police force and just people collect together and really get behind the kids at schools.
Well, it used to be fun when
awesome.
The police department would play the varsity basketball team in a pregame thing, and then the NMAA ruled that was an official game. Unbelievable.
They used to play each other, cops in the fire department.
It was
it's fun.
Coppers and the Toppers is what they called it. So the serve, 13-12, and right there, they get the ball up to Rebecca Bagwell, and she puts it down the right sideline. 13-13.
8 kills for her.
And serving right now, I think, is Reagan Glidewell.
Glidewell's back. Tie score once again.
5'16", 13-13.
We need this point.
2 points away. One of these teams, a possible 2 points away. Nice serve.
Oh, no.
No ace. There is an ace. So right now,
Match point.
Yeah, and so it's a match point, and right now, right now the Lady Horsemen have one match point, and that's it.
6
at this
aces
point.
for Glidewell.
So Glidewell with the serve, and that's an ace again. So Rebecca Glidewell, Reagan Glidewell comes into the ball game after the timeout, and it's a 13-13 ball game, and she serves 2 aces, back-to-back aces, to win this ball game 15-13.
She had 7 aces in the match.
Wow. What a time to come up with 2 aces.
Deadly
I'm
from
telling you.
Deadly from the line back there. Glidewell.
Yes. Yeah,
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah, well, we came down to the wire like we said, but
There's 2 sets in the middle where we just kind of fell asleep
yes, we did.
and just kept serving it into the net.
Yeah,
Our service game really killed us.
yeah, it killed us. It really did. So,
Anyway, great doing the game, and have a good night, and I'll let you sign off, Gene.
yes. So the Hilltoppers, St. Michael's takes this 3-2 over Los Alamos. And so that'll do it. We'll be back on the air on Friday night for the football game. That'll be at 7 o'clock, or we'll be on, well, actually, though, we'll have the Garrett Williams interview prior to that, about a 20-25-minute interview prior to the ball game. And then we'll be on the air for Los Alamos High School football. This is Gene Mortensen. I want to thank Carol Clark and the Los Alamos Daily Post for making all this possible. I want to thank Nate Limback and John McHale for joining up with Carol Clark to make it possible for us to bring you these ball games and broadcast these contests. So we'll be back on the air on Friday night. So fun game tonight, hard fought game won by St. Michael's. So this is Gene Mortensen for everybody, and have a great tomorrow. And you can even make it a better Wednesday. All you got to do is put a little love in your heart. Don't forget to hug that penguin. But the most important thing you can always do is just be excellent to each other. And Sweetie Pie, I love you so, so much. And I really, really do miss you, honey. Bye-bye, everybody.
Hello, I'm Commander Oliver Morris with the Los Alamos Police Department. It's an exciting time to live in Los Alamos. With the increase in hiring at the lab, we've seen more motorists and visitors come to Los Alamos. But with that, we've also seen an increase in traffic. And with traffic, we also get calls of distracted driving, speeding, and sometimes aggressive driving. Please join me in reducing these calls. Our officers are going to be out in force looking for these types of driving behavior. If you see something, please call us at our non-emergency line or our emergency line. We appreciate your partnership in helping keep our community